But yeah, let me go ahead and finish getting ready so I can head out. Do you care what I got on? Probably not, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Hey girl, hey, it's me, Amber D, and thank you so much for coming through for another video. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright girl, so I am getting ready to head out. I got a few things on today's menu. First up, I am gonna go into work just for a little bit. It's Saturday. I work every other Saturday, and this is my Saturday to work. But this is actually, we normally work only a few hours on Saturdays anyway, but this is gonna be an even shorter Saturday. So I'm only gonna be in there for a few hours, and then I have a couple errands to run, but I do wanna pop into Ulta today. Normally when I go to Ulta on a Saturday, it's just to pick up a little quick pickup order. If I'm going into Ulta to browse the aisles, then I do that when I'm off during the week. But I am gonna go in today because there is a new product that it's a new to me product that I want to try. Maybe you know I don't like to try new products because my skin has told me that it's fine with what I've been using. But I do want to get a new vitamin C product. This is the one I've been using for years. And it's the Pacifica Glow Baby Serum Booster. It has glycolic acid and vitamin C. And when I first got this, maybe 2 years ago, at this point, I was using it every day, morning and night. And I loved it. My skin loved it. But it is, a glow serum. And with my oily skin, I feel like it was making me glow baby a little too much, like too much. And I like it, but I feel like my skin is in a place where I'm ready to step up my vitamin C intake. And there is another vitamin C that I want to try, but that might be all I get at Ulta. I don't know. We'll see. I'll do some looking around, but I don't want to spend too much on Ulta today. I'm trying not to spend too much this month. It's Financial Literacy Month. In my book club, we read the Black Girl's Guide to Financial Freedom. So I'm doing my best not to just be out here spending willy-nilly. But I am almost out of this product. So I do want to get something to replace it. And if I don't like that product, I'm not completely out of this one. So I can go back to this one while I'm still on the hunt for something else. But yeah, let me go ahead and finish getting ready so I can head out. Do you care what I got on? Probably not, but I'm going to show you anyway. All right, girl, so I got my gray fuzzy slippers on for now, and I paired them with my, these are just my favorite medium wash, regular jeans, nothing special about them, but I love the relaxed fit, and these are typically the jeans I'll wear. Either these, I have some black, gray faded wash ones just like this. I'll alternate on when we work every other Saturday between these jeans and those other ones. But I wore these today, and I just paired it with this lavender tank, and then my little white crop jacket. Jewelry wise, the same stuff I always been wearing. I ain't switch up nothing. We're not doing nothing new today. Just my double necklace combo, my rose gold mindset collection watch, my same earring combo, my same bracelet combo, and everything. I have on my spiked toffee butter gloss from NYX. I didn't even have the energy to do my little lip stain and my lip gloss combo, so that's it for the lips today. And then as far as shoes, I'm gonna wear my tan flats for work, and then when I'm out running my errands, I'm gonna wear those denim ruffle slides, and then my little tan bag with the gold hardware. That's today's fit, girl. went and did my time at work. I ran my errands, stopped by Ulta, got the goods. Let me show you what I decided on. So the first thing I got was, I did re-up on a favorite. This is the peeling solution from The Ordinary. This is the mask I use twice a week. I'm about halfway done with this one. Every time I go into Ulta, I pick up at least one or both of these from The Ordinary, because these are the ones that I run through the most. This is my retinol from them. I use this 3 times a week. And then this is the peeling solution that I use twice a week. So these are the skincare products that I go through most often. So sometimes I'm literally just going into Ulta just to pick up both of those because I'm almost out. But today I was just halfway through the peeling solution, so I just got another one of those because I know I'll be out soon. I did decide on a vitamin C. I looked at a few different brands. I knew ultimately I was going to go with either the Good Molecules vitamin C or one of the ones from The Ordinary, because I trust those brands and the ingredients that they use not to irritate my skin. But ultimately I did decide to go with the vitamin C from Good Molecules. And this is the one here. It is their vitamin C serum with orenzinol, if I'm even saying it right. But this is what it looks like. And it's very lightweight. From the pictures that I saw online and the reviews that I've watched, it's very lightweight. It's not a heavy, thick serum, but it just has like a pump there, which I like. I like the option of a pump, so I know, how much product to use. I know I'm not getting any cross-contamination by dipping my finger in anything. So I like that I can just pump it out the amount I should be using. And I also like with Good Molecules products, on their packaging, it has here like a little moon and a sun, which one it's recommended for, whether you should be using it in AM or PM. And it says both, but it also has the little SPF thing next to it. It's suggesting that if you're using it in the daytime, to use an SPF with it. You should be using an SPF anyway, but I actually plan to use this at night, so I'll be good there. And then it also tells you like the order which you should be using it. And it says this is going to be after your toner, but before your thicker moisturizers. So that's actually when I was planning to use it in my skincare routine anyway. So I'm excited to try this out. I have really high hopes for this product. I'll say that again because it's Good Molecules, and I know they have products that work really well for me. And it just says there's 2 forms of vitamin C, which is your traditional vitamin C, the ascorbic acid, and then it's combined with kojic acid, or kojic acid ester, ESTER, and then also with the orenzinol, which helps improves brightness and signs of aging. So again, I'm replacing this vitamin C, which doesn't have the kojic acid, it doesn't have the orenzinol. So I'm hoping, like I said, I wanted to step up my vitamin C game and just get something a little bit more potent than this product. So I was using that one Monday and Friday in my Monday and Friday skincare routine, and I'm going to be replacing it with this one. I'll try it for a couple weeks, a couple of Mondays, a couple of Fridays, and see how my skin is reacting to it. But these are my 2 products from Ulta, and I did run a couple errands. I did get like one thing from Walmart, just a new little cute little plastic cup to go for my pomegranate green tea that I have every morning. I got a new cup to add into rotation, but that's literally all I spent money on as I was running the different errands I needed to run. But that's all I got going on for today, so I'm going to chill out for the rest of the day, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hey girl, so I am just cleaning my makeup brush. It's just a few that I have. I have 3 that I use like in my normal routine. This is my, this is the Flawless Concealer brush. I use this for my actual concealer and the powder, my highlighting powder under. And then this is my Ultimate Blending Foundation brush. Just the Ultimate Blending brush, but I use this for my powder foundation. and I use this all over. And then this is my blush brush. It's the angled blush brush. And so I just use it there. And then I have two sets. These are the ones I've cleaned already. These are the ones that I'm about to clean. I like to use these no more than 2 or 3 times before I clean them, because again, my pores are, they just be doing the most, girl. So they need to be deep cleaned regularly. So I don't want to keep using dirty makeup brushes. So I'll use one set like 2, maybe 3 times, and then I'll use the other set 2, maybe 3 times, and then that's usually about a week. Or maybe even over a week, but I can usually get through 2 times for each set in a week. And then I wash my brushes once a week. And then I also have this little brush that I keep in my purse with my foundation there for after I blot, and I just reapply a little bit. But it's exactly like this brush. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush that I put my foundation on with. And then this is the e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator. But when I got it, I knew it looked just like this one. So I keep this one in my purse, in my little fancy change purse with my powder foundation. This is in there. So I'm going to wash this too. And then I'm actually going to head out to, I'm braiding hair today. I have a standing braiding appointment with the client that I braid their hair every other Sunday morning. So I'm about to head out and do that. And then I'll catch up with you when I get back. All right, girl. So I'm back at the house from doing hair. I've been back home for about 15, 20 minutes. And I decided to make myself a little afternoon snack. So I was remembering on my way home that a couple weeks ago, or a week ago at this point, my last grocery haul, I got some unsweetened applesauce. And I still haven't tried any. I haven't had, as far as I know, I've never had unsweetened applesauce. But when I was showing you in my grocery haul, China was telling me to try it with cinnamon. We are somewhat new to each other here on these YouTube streets, but I love her channel. It's called Hope This Helped, and I really enjoy her content. I highly recommend to check her out and see if you would love her content as much as I do. But this is the unsweetened applesauce that I got. It's just the H-E-B brand, unsweetened applesauce. And like I said, as far as I know, I've never tried it. The applesauce that I normally get is it's still the H-E-B brand, but it's the regular applesauce with sweetened, but then it's also the strawberry flavored applesauce. So it's definitely sweeter than your average applesauce. So it just looks like regular old applesauce. And I am going to add the cinnamon, but just for reference, I'm going to taste it first, because like I said, I don't ever remember having regular unsweetened applesauce. Now, apples themselves are typically sweet. So I'm not expecting this to be bland or bitter or anything, but just so I know what it tastes like without the cinnamon. It's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. It's not as sweet as the one I'm used to, but it's not sweet. Like, apples are sweet. So it's actually not bad, but I am still going to try the cinnamon. I just have the regular McCormick cinnamon. Okay. I'm not going to add too much, because I feel like you can always add a little more, but if you add too much, you can't take it out. Well, I guess in this case you could just scoop it off the top, but right, I can see it throughout, just this little bit that I added. That makes a difference. Even just a little bit, I'm gonna add a little bit more. That's good. That's good, China girl. That's real good. I like this. I mean, it still tastes like applesauce, but it tastes like apple cinnamon applesauce. And I know they have an apple cinnamon flavor. I don't know if they have an apple cinnamon flavor that's unsweetened, but this doesn't taste like sugar-free food. I mean, like I said, because the apples themselves are still, sweet apples, unless it's like Granny Smith, but I don't think they I don't think they make applesauce with those, or at least not this applesauce. That's good. That's real good. And then I also have, of course, my pomegranate green tea. And this is my new cup. This is the new cup that I got from Walmart yesterday. I was running there to look for something else. I didn't have it. So I was like, let me just go look at the cup aisle. And all the other little clear plastic cups that they had, I already have those. So this is the only one that they have that I didn't have. All the other ones I have, they have like a smaller size and a larger size. So they had just like this. There's a larger size of this one. And this was like $1.50. But you know I can't go a day without my pomegranate green tea. I usually have it in the morning, but I didn't this morning. So I'm having it now. And I'm going to have the rest of my applesauce. That's good. This is what I was imagining those apple cinnamon rice cakes was going to taste like apple and cinnamon. And it didn't. But this is good. This is real good. But anyway, girl, I'm going to finish my snack. The only other thing I got going on today is book club later in the day, but that's later in the day. But I'm going to go ahead and get to some big chilling since I got my book club later, and I also am back at the office tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for spending the weekend with me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.